Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with another Let's Play, and at this point, you know, you've clicked on the video, trying to surprise it's pointless. This is Quackshot, starring Donald Duck, along with Daisy Duck, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Goofy, Uncle Scrooge, Gyro Gear Loose, and a bunch of other people. There's actually a ton of people in this. This is kind of a spin-off of DuckTales, but think more DuckTales meets Indiana Jones. Quackshot, starring Donald Duck. This is a game that plagued my childhood. I first played it as a little kid, never beat it, and then came back to it years later, eventually beat it, and then I haven't touched it since. And it's been about as long as since I first played it and then beating it and to now, so yeah. One day Donald came across an old book in Uncle Scrooge's study. The title of the book was King Garuza's Great Duck Treasure. According to the book, Garuza was once the leader of a great duck kingdom, because only ducks exist in this world, not mice or dogs or chipmunks or anything else. Just before he died, King Garuza hid his most prized possession in a secret location. Tucked inside the book, Donald found a map showing clues to where the treasure could be found. "Wow," Donald exclaimed, "if I could find a treasure like this, I'd be richer than Uncle Scrooge." But one of Pete's gang had been spying through the window and saw everything. Donald took the map with him as he started to head home. That's not creepy at all, is it? Just to have someone looking in your house, watching you as you're sleeping, while your I assume brother? I mean, Donald refers to him as Uncle Scrooge. I don't remember how they're related. I'm gonna have to look that up. Pete's gang chased after Donald and the treasure map. Donald could see an open manhole ahead and jumped over it. But Pete's gang all fell in. Okay, that seems legit. Donald took Huey, Dewey, and Louie to the plane to take off on the great treasure hunt. But just then Daisy appeared. "Donald, why are you putting your nephews in jeopardy?" "Donald, where are you going? You're supposed to be at my house for dinner an hour ago." "Daisy, something very important has come up. I'm going to find something special for you, and I want it to be a surprise." "Donald, wait to come back." "Donald!" Donald and his nephews took off in their plane, leaving a furious Daisy behind. Moments later, Pete's gang flew after them in a plane of their own. Why didn't they just kidnap Daisy and tell him to come back and you'll exchange the map for the girl? Like, that's what I'd do as a villain. Alright, so, this is kind of, you know, DuckTales on the NES-ish, where you get to kind of pick where you go, and we get to go back and forth between a lot of these levels over and over again. We can start off with Duckburg, which looks like it's, you know, somewhere Southern California, Mexico, and Transylvania. I love how there's a huge, just black, you know, or blank spot, rather, on the US map. So it's like we have no idea what's in the United States, but we have the rest of the world mapped out. We are going to start off here in Mexico. And, as you can see, Donald's weapon of choice is a plunger gun. Kind of, Darkwing Duck-esque with, you know, the gas gun. Kind of, you know, interesting on that. And being attacked by bees and vultures. And we see a little health meter down at the bottom. We have a temper meter, which is also interesting. What that does is, Donald goes on a furious rampage. If his temper gets out of control, killing everything in sight. Notice how when we shoot things with the plunger, they're mostly just stunned, they're not really killed. No, when Donald goes on a rampage, he kills. He becomes a vicious murderer. Food heals us. Ice cream and other various treats heal us 1. Turkey heals us all the way. Money increases our score. And for some odd reason, Mexico has a lot of moving platforms. Never been to Mexico. I don't know if that's accurate. If someone from the Mexico Tourism Board can enlighten me if that's actually the thing. Our plungers basically just bounce off of everything, making obnoxious squeaking noises. It's a thing. And Perfect! I almost messed that up. As you can see, I'm not playing this game perfectly. I'm not that good. I'm also not speedrunning quality of this, obviously. I've seen a couple of speedruns of this game. It's not bad. It's difficult. Also, popcorn. The little corn cobs, that's actually an alternate ammo. The popcorn can and will kill bad guys as well. And we get to our first little, basically sequence. Donald, don't you know you need a special key to get into the ruins? A team of explorers returned to Duckburg with it. It's called the Hero Key. Thank you, sweet senorita. Who she is and why she's there, no idea. But we get to plant a flag and claim this land in the name of the United States. The flag basically counts as a waypoint. It allows us to go back and forth without having to start the level over specifically. So next we come here to Duckburg, where they have taken the key to get into the ancient Mexican ruins. And another chicken. This is actually the level that they expect you to start off with. As you can see, I've not done that. I've just now noticed that they're launching tomatoes at you. Alright, so notice how when we get the little chili peppers, Donald's face gets angry, and his little temper meter. And murderous rampage! Everything will die! For some odd reason, Duckburg seems to be plagued by trash can caterpillars. I don't know what the deal is there. I'd have city sanitation come and deal with this. It's creepy, but especially look at their faces. Oh, are you guys not gonna come over? See, look at they're just happy. You can shoot them. It's like a game of whack-a-mole. They'll go to the nearest trash can again. And here we have... Hey, have you seen the Hero Key? This is the gentleman who just got back from the expedition. If you came here first, he wouldn't tell you about this. In fact, I don't even think he'd be here. But we get the Hero Key, and we plant a flag, which means we can call the airplane. Because, okay, who trusts children to fly a plane? Especially, you know, intercontinental flights over to Transylvania. You can use the store if you have the Hero... Yeah, I know. Alright, so we come over here. Donald used the key. And now we are inside ancient Mexican ruins. Alright, this place is actually kind of fun. It's also kind of a pain. Mostly because the controls to this game are not nearly as smooth as you would want them to be. I first played this game after playing Castle of Illusion, and I was kind of hoping for, you know, a little more, you know, control. This game, so like right now, I have to keep pressing to stay on the slope there. That's something you've got to do. These things we have to stun, and then we can use them as platforms. Otherwise, they can and will hurt you. And the problem is you have to aim very specifically. Alright, and there's also, like, flame-throwing guys here in these ruins. I don't know what their deal is, but they've apparently been living here for a while. Seems completely legit. And the fact that there's, you know, circling fire... Like, how... I question a lot of this. And there's sacks with dollar bill signs just kind of hanging out. Yeah, there's a lot to this that's just not adding up. The corn I can kind of understand. But the dollar bill sacks... That's just raising questions. Alright, so yeah, like I said, you've got to be kind of specific about where you shoot at with these guys to make sure they can, And that one we can actually go underneath because apparently he's got little feet on him. I don't understand 100%. There's a lot about this game I just don't understand. It's a really fun game though, and it's really adorable. It's one of those, I kind of hope this game gets an HD remake as well, along with DuckTales, now that that's been a thing. And not enough, and I fall all the way back down. That is, what you've got to worry about here. As I said, you gotta be kind of specific. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna keep fucking that one up, I promise. And the fact that I just dropped an F-bomb in a Disney game, I find that hilarious to no end. So it's gotta be a little bit higher than that. Let's see if that did it. There we go. Getting out of this place is so much easier than getting into it. Alright, so we've pretty much made it to the end here. And we have Goofy! Goofy, how the hell did you get in here? Gosh darn it, it's well to see you, Goofy. What are you doing? How did you get in here without the key? Well, there was this little kid with a keyblade, and somehow I just kind of followed him. I just found this around. It's a shield. I spin around and keep thinking I need to find Mickey and some kid named Riku. I also found this plunger thingy. Maybe if you shoot it... Okay, so we get our first weapon upgrade here. And we're informed that Gyro is looking for us in Duckburg. We now have the red plunger, which now we can use as a makeshift stairs. We can also shoot it and hang on to the ceiling. It's adorable. I love it. I love this game at times. Other times I'm just... I hate it. Alright, so now we go back down here and we can just fall through because those are gone. This guy is still here. And I thought I shot at him, but apparently I didn't. Because you have to come to a complete stop while sliding in order to fire your plunger gun. Keep that in mind. Make sure all arms and legs are inside the vehicle. And jump into the fire. Make sure that happens. You want that to be a thing. I'd rather not die. That would be wonderful. And yeah. Come on, jump. There you go. Just be an idiot and let me shoot you with a plunger. That would be fantastic. And down here we go. And I should have saved the chicken for when I was done. And we're pretty much out now, though. Like, I gotta get over this one little fire without hurting myself. And I could have seen... I could have easily seen myself just injuring myself on that. And we are done! And I've lost a ton of frames in that. What the hell happened? I don't know. I don't know what I did. Alright, so yeah, I think I'll go ahead and end this episode here, because I've gotten... Well, no, let's go ahead and go to, we'll go back to Duckburg, and we'll finish up Duckburg. And that'll be a thing. And that'll be an episode. I think we can handle that. I think that'd be fine. Because now that we have this plunger, we can do this. And explore another section of Duckburg that no one else has ever been able to get to. Why are there people living here? How are there people living here? And unfortunately, the word boom hurts us. Because that makes complete and total sense. Alright, and turtle with full chicken. The thing about turtles is, when they're in their shells, they're impervious to our plunger weapons. So you gotta shoot them before you manage to duck. And I'm an idiot. And there we go. Alright, so yeah, anything that you see like that, That's a boom. Like, I thought I was farther away and safe from the boom. But apparently I'm never safe from the boom. That's just a thing. And in the background we see a Mickey Mouse blimp, because, you know, Mickey Mouse spends so much time in Duckburg. I have no idea if I'm going the right way or not. I think I am. I'm pretty sure I am. And... oh yeah, I gotta go. I go that way. Ha ha! And the best part of the game! I don't know why, but this song just... anyone who's played this game, this song gets stuck in your head. It's not difficult, it's basically just dodge the lightning, and I didn't mess that up, kind of. But yeah, this is one of those things like, why is that a thing? Why are you doing zip lines on power lines? Just the fellow I wanted to see. Would you please try my newest invention? It's bubblegum ammo. When you use it in your shooter, it makes things explode. That sounds dangerous. I do have to say, I love the detail, because if you look really closely, like right there, that's the little light bulb thing that Gyro always had with him. I thought that was like the most adorable thing. So yeah, now we have a new type of ammo, bubblegum ammo. And we got 55 popcorn ammo and a plunger. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here, and I will see you guys in the next installment, where we will continue looking for King Garuzia's treasure. Till then, later everyone.